Hello everyone, this is me Satya here, and I am doing your second week of June reading starting from the 8th through the 14th of June 2019. This is going to be for the sign of Libra, so let's see what's coming up for Libra people for the second week starting today. The format of the reading is going to be slightly different. I'm going to pull four cards from the Rider Waite deck, so let's see what's coming up for you people. And I will pull one card at the end of the reading from the Secret Language of Color cards. So let's see. Eight of Cups paired up with Page of Wands. And let's see what else is coming up for Libra for the second week of June. While I'm shuffling the cards, let me remind you it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading to get to know more about what's coming up for you in your particular situation. Three of Cups paired up with Two of Swords. Perfect. At the bottom of the deck, we do have Eight of Wands. Underneath that, we do have Judgment. Underneath that, we do have the Fool card. So, yeah. Before I get into the reading, if you have not followed me yet on Instagram, do follow me there because I do upload daily readings there. So, let's begin. Eight of Cups paired up with Page of Wands and Three of Cups paired up with Two of Swords. The energies are pretty much the same as I picked up for another sign. I forgot which sign was that. Maybe you are dealing with that sign. I forgot the sign which was it. But I believe it's more like you are going to choose to walk away from a certain situation, certain person, and the moment you choose to walk away, it's like it's going to bring you some happiness. It's going to make your life feel better. It's something which is going to kind of upgrade you emotionally. It will give you the satisfaction, it will give you the relief that you seek right now. You might have already walked away from a certain person or a situation recently, like maybe in the last couple of days, but whoever you walked away from, it initially gave you a sense of relief. You might have kind of celebrated with a couple of friends of yours, and you had a you might have kind of thrown a party to your friends, and like you celebrated that. But as soon as that party ends, you are going to start missing them again. You are going to wonder if it's a situation that you walked away from and you felt relieved after doing that. You might kind of wonder if I made the right decision or not. And so is the case when it comes to, or when it applies to your love life. If you recently ended up with a certain person in your life, now is the time, like after you had a party, after you had a celebration with this person, or with a couple of friends of yours, you are going to think of that, whatever decision that you made, was it worth it? Was it what exactly what you wanted? And that's the time when you are going to start getting conflicted about your decision. It's like it's going to make you feel like going back to the person, going back to the situation. If you recently left a job, you are going to regret that. If not regret, you are going to have a second thought about it. So is the case when it applies to your love life. If you recently like ended up with a person, and you are now going to be thinking during the second week of June, which has already started, you might be thinking of them again, and you would be feeling like it's more like contemplating on the decision that you recently made, and you would be feeling like, was it a right decision to walk away from them, or am I going to stay stuck in the current situation for a longer period? And I believe, I don't think that you would be able to walk away from them, because there is this strong pull that you feel towards this person, which you can ignore for a small period of time, for maybe a couple of days or a week, but not more than that. There is this pull that you feel for this person, and you cannot deny it. Even if you, like I said, I feel like the more you stay away from this person, it's more like you can stay away from this person for a whole day, for a whole you know um you might keep yourself busy with your friends, you might keep yourself busy with your work, But the moment you get back home, that's the time when you start contemplating on the decision that you recently made, and you would feel like, maybe I didn't make the right decision. Maybe I kind of, decided it in a hurry, or maybe in under the influence of somebody else. And you are going to reach out to this person, is what I'm picking up. And then you are going to have another chance with this person. It's more like you are going to have another chance with whoever it is that you walked away from. Definitely. And you already knew that from deep down inside your heart. You knew that this person is the one for you, and you cannot live without them. But I don't know, I am picking up the energy of somebody else, like, maybe under the peer pressure, maybe you kind of, chose to walk away from a certain somebody that meant a lot to you. But you heard, something about them from a friend of yours, or maybe somebody else might have been the reason between, making you part ways. But um you soon gonna realize it, like, this is what you want, and that's the time when you are going to reach out to them, and the universe is going to bring you back together, because that's how it is meant. Because I do see that with the Eight of Cups here, it's like, the pull that you share with this person is too strong to be shaken. And, or the pull that you feel towards this person is something which you cannot deny, neither that person can deny. So let's see what's the secret language of Karakar is saying for you for the second week of June. Let's see. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. That's exactly what I believe. You are going to discover the sparkle that this relationship carries for you, and for the other person as well. So it's going to be the time. You might have taken each other for granted, and now is the time when you are going to, part ways, and then you will have a couple of days, um, contemplating about this relationship. You would be contemplating about them, they would be contemplating about, you. And it's like, what made them do whatever they did, and what made you do what you did. So you are going to come out of that whole thing with a decision to reconcile with the person that you walked away from. And whatever has happened had to happen, because otherwise you would not have realized the sparkle that you share with this person. You are going to start missing them in a maximum 2 to 3 days time, and I believe you are going to reach out to them again. So, like I said, the pull, the feeling, the bond that you share is unbreakable, and you cannot stay away from each other. And you always knew this, but it's just that something, or it would be different for different people, but something came between the two of you, and that made you kind of, go through what you went through. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for the second week of June. If the reading resonates with you, to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're willing to get a personal reading in your particular situation, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading. Till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.